Looks like I am live. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am live, looks like on Facebook and also YouTube as well as TikTok. So super excited to be here. Thank you for joining me. Those of you that are here, those of you that are joining me on TikTok, thank you. I appreciate all the likes and the loves and the hearts and the gifts and all those type of things. Thank you in advance. I wanted to come on here Tuesday because Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that I come on and do live. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays for Sunday service with the Morrisons. So I come on here and I do live on these days, and I'm super excited to be here. I redid my hair because y'all, it was a hot mess and it was time, and I'm so excited to be able to do this. Save myself a pile of money, but I started doing it and I kind of thought that it was really a lot of fun, and it's kind of creative, kind of like how I do my jewelry. So like I've made these this jewelry, these cowrie beads, and I made some others, actually lots of them. And I infuse them with Reiki energy, which is amazing because it's whatever energy that you need, that you require from the jewelry. And so that's something that I started doing, and it's been fun. I started doing marketplaces, so I go to markets and do them. I'm actually on the tip of another creator. He told me I should start making them on here and selling them. So that's something that I am also preparing for as well, to start for 2023. So I don't know about what you guys are doing for 2023, but I'm getting ready for it. I'm getting ready because it's time. Let me hold on for that for a second. Let me look at this real quick. I will probably kill you. Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Okay. All right. Hey, Vanessa, thank you for joining. All right. Hey, Vanessa, thank you for joining. Okay, I kind of just wanted to see what that was looking like, because I am live on a bunch of places. I'm live on Facebook, also on TikTok, and also on YouTube. So I wanted to just pop on today and talk a little bit about some stuff, because y'all know me. I love to talk about the healing work. I actually just did a TikTok on colors and healing. And so I want to kind of share a little bit about that. And I want to talk a little bit about auras, because what happens a lot of times is people, they get stuck on auras, and they get stuck. And what I mean by that is they think that auras are stagnant or they're static, but auras are not static. Auras are constantly forever changing. You can have one aura this minute, and then in another minute you can have another color aura. So it's not like, it's not like my hair. Like today it's going to be this color, and it'll be this color for the next few weeks or whatever that I have this up. And then after that, it's going to change to another color. So auras are kind of like that, except for they can change from moment to moment. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about and bring up, because I know there are a lot of people in these spaces that are wondering about that. And people are telling them shit like, oh, you have a purple aura. Well, you might have a purple aura today, or you might have a purple aura in this moment. But in another 5 or 10 minutes, it might be green, or it might be orange, or it might be, clear. It might be translucent. It might be all kinds of things. It does not have to be, the same all the time. And it's not going to be. Auras are very much like blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, your blood pressure can be high at this moment, but in another moment, you may have taken your blood pressure meds, or you may have calmed down. You may have shifted that space, and so your blood pressure has come down. Well, it's the same way with auras. So your aura can be here today, white today, yellow today, green. It could be black tomorrow, gray. It could be different. So I wanted to just talk about that and bring that up. And so some of the colors that are associated in healing I want to talk about is, one color is red. So red denotes life and passion, energy, motivation. It's typically linked to our root chakra, so our basic needs for self and others. So those are some of the things that you might want to consider when you think about the color red. Okay, so another one is orange. So with orange is creativity, feelings, attracted to that which is newly emerging. So things that are growing, things that are being birthed. This is orange. And so orange is also associated with I think it's the solar plexus. I think it's the solar plexus. It's either solar plexus or sacral. One of those is associated with orange. And the other one is yellow, which is intellectual, mental. It indicates organizational, categorical management skills. So if that is an aura that you step into, those are probably gifts that you have. Those are probably things that you embody. Does that make sense? I hope so. Because it's something that I actually just discovered not too long ago, because I've been studying this stuff for a minute. But as I started studying it even more, it's like, oh my God, now I can see. It's like now I can see. And so I'm super excited about sharing this with you, because now you can see. So when we talk about green, green is all about healing skills. It likes to see people or projects moving from point A to point B. So if you are a person and you love to see things move and shake, you start here and then you like to see them grow here. If that is you, then you more than likely are a healer as well, in a way that you can be, because the thing also too is all healers are not the same. We don't all do the same thing. We don't all focus on the same thing. It's just like having a doctor. You have a doctor that is a surgeon, and so that's what he does. He operates on people and he does surgery. You have a cardiologist and they deal with the heart. So they don't know anything about anything else, especially the longer that they've been doing it, because they only focus on that particular area. It's the same thing with the doctors that focus on the bones, cancer doctors. That's why you have to go to so many different professionals in order to get diagnosed with things, because you may go to your primary and they're going to send you to somebody else that specializes in that area of medicine that you need. And so it's the same thing with healers. You have healers that focus on tapping. You have healers that focus on energy. You have healers that focus on intuitive work. You have healers that focus on, past life. There are so many different niches and so many different places that you can be with this work. And so you have ones, like I said, they focus on different things. So just because you've gone to somebody and they do energy work, or they do Reiki, or they do quantum Reiki, or Kundalini Reiki, or whatever the hell, is so many different things that you can do. So whatever it is that they do, they may not be the person that you need for whatever it is that you need. So that would require some work and some research on your part when you are looking for a healer. But I wasn't even talking about that. I'm moving on from that. But I want to talk about blue. So blue is another color. It is denotes compassionate, understanding, communicable, likes learning and understanding. And so blue would naturally be the one, because it's the throat chakra. Blue represents your throat chakra. On live on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. All righty. So I'm just super grateful and excited to be here sharing this with you. So let's talk about some body parts as well. I want to share a little bit about body parts because I'm not going to be before you long. I do have a long list of shit to do today. One is I have another interview this afternoon. I'm so excited about that one though. But this one I had today just didn't show up, and it's okay. I was okay with that. I mean, I'm not even mad about it. It's all right because I wanted to be able to get on here and do this as well. And so some of the body parts and their significances is your feet. So your feet are related to grounding. They're related to where one would prosper in regards to living environments, the type of work atmosphere that you need, because we all need different things. You know, we all need different atmospheres and stuff like that for where we need to be. You know, because we're not all the same. That is one thing that I wanted to point out. We're so different, you know, and so our needs are another thing. Our needs concern the style of mobility that we have, how a person changes and shifts with life's ups and downs. So if you're having issues with your knees, this may be what the culprit is. If you have issues with your stomach, that relates to the third chakra. It indicates a person's mental gifts and success drives. So I didn't even realize that, but that was something that I was dealing with as well myself. And the heart. The heart relates to relationship needs, behaviors, and personality. So if you're having issues in any of those areas, then you might want to take a look at those areas. Take a look at, you know, where you are in relationship. Take a look at what's going on with your behaviors and your personality, and what is it that you need to change, to shift, you know, move. Or sometimes we just need to take a break. You know, I spoke to a friend of mine yesterday, or well, maybe 2 days ago. I don't know. Maybe 2 days ago, but I spoke to a friend and we were talking about just that. You know, she was going through some things in her body and stuff. And I told her intuitively that she needed a rest. She needed to rest. I said, you need to breathe and you need to rest. You need to rest your mind, rest your body. Just take yourself away from those situations and just rest. You know, just rest. And so that is something that, you know, is so undervalued in our society. Rest. And the time that we need to do that, and the time that we take to just not do anything, you know, because there are times when we just don't need to do nothing. You know, sometimes we just need to sit. And those usually are the times where we're feeling the most pushed, we're feeling the most driven, we're feeling the most stressed, we're feeling that hustle culture, which, you know, I have to say that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Hustle culture is bullshit. Excuse me. I had to drink some of my amazing tea. I was made by my amazing friend. So anyway, I'm just super grateful just to be able to be on here and be able to speak on this, because I know that people are needing that. Um, so many times we do not consider the things that our body requires and the things that it's been asking us for, because many times our body is asking us for these things. It's begging us, it's telling us, it's speaking to us. And so what I've learned is that when my body speaks to me, I need to listen, because if it speaks to me again, it's usually not good. It's usually not good. You know, I had an issue when I was younger. I used to work all the time. I used to work 2 and 3 and 4 jobs. You can ask my friends that I had at that time. I have a few of them left that knew. And so I used to work like that. But you know what? We all actually worked like that. We all worked like that. So we all understood each other. You know, we were usually all from job to job. So we knew each other because we would be working. And so for me, what happened this one particular weekend, well, it happened twice actually. But the first time it happened to me, I was off. It was a weekend I was off, which was rare because I usually work weekends because they paid more on the weekends. Back in those days, you had weekend differentials, you had night, evening, and night. No, it was night differential and weekend differential. Yeah, because we were on 12 hours. And so you got a night shift differential, a weekend differential, and that actually made it worth working. And so I worked most weekends because of that. But this particular weekend, I was off 3 days for the weekend, which is rare, which was rare as well because I didn't usually take that many days off unless we were doing a vacation or something. And so I was off 3 days. Well, I got home from work this particular morning because I worked night shift. I got off and I was so dizzy. It was everything I could do to get in the shower. And I think I took a bath that day because I was like, I can't even stand up like that. And so I took a bath, got myself together, got me something to eat, and like I really almost had to like really focus to do these things because my body was wanting to just stretch out. So I got me something to eat and got me a few things and went and got in the bed. And that was where I stayed for the whole weekend. Had to crawl to the bathroom because I could not get up and down straight vertical because I had vertigo so bad. And for those of you that don't know what vertigo is this dizziness that you can't shake, you can't do nothing. It just, you feel like your room is spinning. Feels like a perpetual hangover if you ever have one of those. Those are awful. And I've only had like one in my life, but that was enough for me. But it was like, that's what it felt like. And so I just was like, okay, I got to do something different. It's all right, whatever. And so that's what I kind of started doing. I started realizing that that's why that thing had come on me so that I could, make some changes and shift some things in my life. And so I know that a lot of people are on here and they're dealing with the same thing. It's time to make some shifts. It's time to do some moving. And so that is where I am right now in my life. And so as I've been studying this stuff and all of the energy work and the things that, I have been doing, and also really diving into ways to help, especially women, come together because that is so huge and we need it so bad. We need to come together. We need to come together. It's time. It's time. Men do on all planes, they can come together. But for some reason, women have issues with that. And so I feel like it's a part of my mission to help women to come together. So I've created Sister Circle immersion experiences. I'm looking for some places to do them in person here, but I do believe that we'll start doing them online as well. I didn't have a lot of people responding when I did it before, so I didn't go to do it again. I think I had one person, two people that said they were coming, and one person actually showed up. So, but I'm looking to do that as well. That's something that is on my list of things to do. But I also created a healing hub, which is healings that are happening every week. We'll do weekly healings. We'll do them on Zoom. If you can't make them live, they'll be sent to you in the email. Also, it'll be in a private Facebook group. That's where we're going to house them. So if you're not on Facebook, you can join and just come and join that group. That will have them so that those will be readily available. So if you need to watch them, and there'll be other trainings and things like that in there as well. But that is where we're going for 2023. So if that's something that you are interested in, and that is open to anybody, man, woman, boy, girl, $33 a month is how much it is costing for founding members, and that'll be grandfathered forever. So super excited about that. That's less than a cup of Starbucks a day. So if you drink Starbucks every day, you can get healings for less than that. And you get access to me on Messenger and in the email. So that's something that you're looking for and that you've been waiting for, and you're like, yes, this is what I need. Reach out to me, send me a message, and I will hook you up. So that is something that I am just super excited about putting out there because I know that, it's needful. People need it. People are killing themselves every day. They're making permanent decisions based on temporary problems. And so I know that has to stop. That has to stop. It's too much of that now. Too many people are dying too young. And so one of the things that I was guided to do for that situation is this healing hub, because you can come in and grab you just a piece of healing that you need. You can come in and join a community where people can actually support one another. And that's something that I definitely was looking to do and to create, in my lifetime, because it's something that I know that we need. We need it. I mean, if we could just have community, that would be great. I think that would be great. So again, thank you for joining me. I'm going to matter of fact, I'm going to get off here because I have some other things I want to do as well. But I have definitely enjoyed being on here, talking to you guys about these healing. I have so much more that I want to bring forth as far as the healing, because people need it. People need it. So if you are looking to get a healing session with me, make sure that you send me a message on wherever you are watching this, or you can DM me in my DMs on whatever platform you're on. I'm on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and YouTube. Where else am I? I'm in Clubhouse, but not much. I need to start back with that. But yeah, so I'm on all these places. If you are looking for me, you can find me on all those places under my name. Instagram is I Am Really, because somebody stole my page and they wouldn't let me be I Am Tammi Morrison again. So I had to say I Am Really. So that way, if you see I Am Tammi Y Morrison, you know that's not me, because somebody stole that page. But what's me is I Am Really Tammi Y Morrison at Instagram.com. So, but I also would love it if you on TikTok would follow me on YouTube. The link is in the bio, because that is where I am building up and picking up and doing many more things over there. So again, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you for joining me. This has been always amazing. But if you would love to join me in the Healing Hub, that would be amazing. If you are looking for a more personal healing, make sure that you can reach out to me and we can set that up. We can do them on Zoom. We can do them on the phone, however you would like to do it. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me and joining me today. I will definitely be back on probably tomorrow, because I am ramping up to be on until the end of the year, because that's something new for me, something different. But suffice it to say, I will be on and I will bring more healing tips, more things to help you to move forward in this world, and to help you to grow and to get, stop being stuck and to heal. And so if that is something that you are looking for, reach out to me, send me a message. I would love to have a conversation with you. And also, if you are changing the planet, I have a podcast that I'm always looking for guests. It's on YouTube as well as Anchor, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. It's a whole bunch of places, but it's all over. So if that is something that you are looking for, you are changing the planet, you're doing a thing, and you want to come on straight out of Savannah and talk about it, I would love that. And also, if you are wanting to write, I have a book, Passing the Pearls, that I'm writing for my grandmother. So if you are interested in writing in that particular book, please send me a message as well. I made the contribution level so low till it's scary. It scared me. So again, thank you for joining me. And if that's something that you're looking for, make sure that you reach out, send me a message, and let's get it going. So again, thank you for joining me. Bye now.